Hi, Sagittarius. So we're going to do your reading a little bit different for August than I did with the last 4 readings. I'm trying to find a good way to get this energy out to everybody and still be able to manage my own energy. And I know that you guys appreciate experimenting and doing different things just to see what works right. So we're going to do something a little bit different with your reading. I'm going to do the first half for you here, and we'll look at some cards. And then if you want the extended version, you can either become a member or you can go over to Vimeo. You can check all of this in the description box. Go to Vimeo and get the extended version there. But yeah, it's a different time. It's a new time. And what's really interesting that this is happening, I'm a Sagittarius moon. So doing this reading and talking to you guys about this is very on brand for what's happening with the Sagittarius energy as your reading just like flew straight out. So let's see what we have here. Like literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 cards. Okay. So I guess this is what we're doing. I'm like, how do you guys want me to put these together? Wow. All right. Okay. So the astrology and what I was getting at before your entire reading just fell out. The astrology is for Leo season for you guys is very expansive. We're working with the 9th house energy, and we're also working with the 10th house energy with Virgo as the planets move into Virgo. So, and the 9th house is where you guys feel at home. That's where everything feels right because you can expand yourself. You can look beyond the details. You can look out at the expansion of everything, right? And so Leo season is always a season for you guys where you're leveling up. And Virgo season is where you sort of, promote that, where you show that level up, where you shifted and you changed and you allowed yourself to move in a different kind of way. It feels very much like there are some decisions that you're going to need to make. And I feel like if you wait too long or you vacillate on the decisions that you're needing to make, then it's almost as if the energy is going to kind of stop you in your tracks and you won't be able to continue forward going that direction. And you'll know this from the restriction of it, from it feeling very restricted. So we have the Knight of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. And see, this is what I'm talking about here. The longer you do the, how do I do this? How do I do this? The longer that you vacillate, which is that juggling of those 2 of Pentacles, the vacillating, the trying to figure things out, the not doing, but the overthinking and like not doing enough. The longer you do that, that 7 of Wands is going to get a little bit more difficult right there in the middle because you're literally blocking yourself. And the 7 of Wands can be really good when it comes to needing boundaries and stuff. But I almost want to say that this is a boundary from yourself. That 7 of Wands can keep you really safe, but are you closing yourself off? Like I said, 9th house. This is about the expansion. This is about opening yourself up to new, like broader opportunities and new opportunities. And you could be dealing with the Taurus energy, especially since we have the Page of Pentacles down here and the Knight of Pentacles down here. It could be another earth energy. This Knight of Wands is definitely you. It's definitely the like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? The back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And trying to figure out how those, everything's going to fall into place. And that's the thing, Sag, is we got to remember that nothing is going to fall into place exactly the way that we want it to, right? this 10 of cups down here, I'm going to get back to the Hierophant here in a minute, but this 10 of cups with the Page of Pentacles down here, that 10 of cups can be a huge illusion. Because if you're walking into a situation where you think that like everything's going to turn out the way that you want it to turn out and it's going to be rainbows and butterflies and everything is going to be wonderful, you're going to be extremely disappointed. That's why we don't place expectations on things. So allowing yourself to look at this as, because this is the beginning of a new journey. A lot of times the Page of Pentacles is the student, and learning what that 10 of Cups is going to look like for you is always going to be a better place to stand in, instead of just jumping head in and being like, you know, let's just hope that it all turns out okay, right? So starting the new journey and allowing yourself to go to take those steps very carefully to get to what you want. And when I say very carefully, I mean with intention. Not necessarily having to be perfect about it. Just do things with intention. And what that means is being in the moment and allowing yourself to see things as they're, you know, one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. You know what I mean? So allowing yourself to do that, there's a really big leveling up that's going to be happening for you. And that's what I feel like the Hierophant is about in this. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. So yes, you could have a Taurus in your life that you're working with, but this is also about commitment. And you know, you can look at it as a very highly religious card, but it's a very spiritual person. And it's also somebody, you know, a lot of times the Hierophant can be very judgmental, right? So not judging yourself and allowing yourself to level up by shifting things and not sitting there and being like for too long, vacillating for too long on what it is that you want to do. That's really going to help you in the long run when it comes to this month. So if you would like to get the extended where we're going to clarify all of this stuff out here on the table, you can become a member by clicking the join button, going over to Patreon, becoming a member there, or you can just get the video on Vimeo, the extended reading. Also, before you guys go, I have a couple of benefits coming up to help support my healing process. There's one this Sunday with the Lionsgate with the new Leo moon energy. That's going to be really fun. It's going to be a tarot live on the Fearless Intuition channel. So come join us over here on the channel live Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. There's going to be 3 amazing tarot readers, Enlightened Auntie, Holy Mecca, and Eric with Divine Conversations. It's going to be here, and they will be answering your questions for $30 a piece. Also on the 15th, I'll be doing an astrology benefit with 4 very gifted astrologers. We're going to be talking about planetary engagements and relationships, synastry, composite charts, stuff like that, and the Saturn and Pluto influences they have on us. So I hope to see you guys with both of them. They're both going to be really, really fun. You can get the tickets for the astrology benefit on my website, fearlessintuition.net. That information is in the description box. Thanks for hanging out with me and letting me use you guys as guinea pigs for a new reading. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.